finish.
Hello, hi everyone. Good morning. Maybe it's night there, right? Hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you please give me another 5 minutes? I'll just I'll start the recording. Okay. I have something here. Okay. Sorry, we can get it started. Okay, can you please go ahead and share the screen? Let us go ahead and see the remaining things that we had to see about the pipelines. And before we start, do you have any other doubts with respect to the pipelines? The build pipeline that what we have created? Sampath, Ravi, I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, okay. Okay, now let's go to the pipeline only and edit the pipeline to understand few other things, what we can do using this pipeline. Okay. Yeah. Click on edit. Okay, so here we have seen a simple pipeline to build it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the variables. Let me tell you why these variables will be used. Okay, so you have you have a menu called as variables. So variables will be used when you want to reuse certain things inside your code. Say for example, you are going to use the project name, okay, and that project name you want to pass it dynamically. So that time what you will do is that you will be adding a variable. So let me go ahead and show you how you can add the variable and how you can access the variable also. Okay, so for now let's go ahead and click on add button. Yeah, name, give it as project. Okay, and then the value you can go ahead and give as test, some test only you give. Okay, so this is a simple variable that we are going to use, and I'll show you how to get this variable also inside the command line. Okay, yeah, right now let this be there. Can you just go ahead and click on save? Save and queue button is there, no? Yeah, open that and you will get, yeah, save. Only save. Cancel, click on only save. Okay, and then before we go ahead and see how we can access this variable across the pipeline, we'll also see something about predefined variables. Okay, we'll add the predefined variable also and then see both of them. So can you please click on that link which is telling you what is predefined variable is? There is a link, no, to your left hand side, predefined variables. Below the variable groups. Yeah, yes, that one. So here we already have some set of variables which we can be using it when we are actually using the MS hosted agent. Okay, because whenever we are running the pipeline using MS hosted agent, we actually doesn't know few things, like we don't know where, in which location that particular job is running, right? And if you want to access any of the variables through that machine, you don't know how to do it. But now we have this predefined variables, we can go ahead and use them. Okay, so as it is already saying you that you will be using these kind of the variables for your access. Okay, so right now this is the reference for you in case if you want to use any of the build variables inside this. What we can do is that can you go ahead and click on agent variable? To your right hand side, you see in this article there are 4 links, right? To your right hand side in this, yeah, they click the 4th one. Yeah, it is the same page, it will just navigate to you to that particular topic. Okay, yeah, so here you see with respect to the agent, because whichever machine that runs this job is usually called as an agent, right? It is an agent based on what, if it is a MS hosted agent, we'll use it as MS hosted, or if it is a self hosted, we'll use it as self hosted agent. Okay, right now we want to know, if you want to know what is the build directory, like in which directory this particular job is being built, you can go ahead and give the name as agent.build directory and then access this particular name in your job to get that particular directory's value. Okay, so I want you to copy this agent.build directory variable. Yeah, copy this one and let's go to our pipeline. Yeah, here go to the task. No need to give here, because see, we don't have to define it here like this, because this is already defined variable. Okay, if you want to define a new variable, you will come here and use it. Okay, if you want to use an existing variable, you will just copy the name of the variable and use it directly in the task. Let's go to the tasks. Yeah, go to the command line. Okay, here after echo like demo, enter and type in echo. Yeah, echo. And to access the variable, there is a syntax. Okay, you have to type in dollar symbol Open the braces. Yeah, paste, not flower braces, normal braces only. Not this one also, the other one. Yes. Paste that variable value, variable name, sorry. Yeah, close the braces. That's all. Okay. Now again, enter. Let's use the one which we have defined. Okay. Yeah, enter. Echo space. Yeah, echo space. We have given it as a project, right? We created it as a project. Yeah. Echo dollar, open braces, and give project. Yeah, open braces, project, close the braces. This is the name we gave, no, for our variable. So let's see how it will be printing us here. Okay. Okay, fine. Now just save it, because for queuing it, I don't think you have started the run, right? Let's go to the downloads file and then start the run. Then we'll be able to run this particular pipeline. Yeah, run.cmd is there, no? Just scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Here, yeah, run. Yeah, double click on it. Yeah, run as administrator. Okay, let's wait for it to tell us the message that it is ready to listen, like it is ready to take up the jobs. Okay. Connecting to server. Okay. Okay. Minimize this and let's run our pipeline. Yeah, minimize this also. Yeah, now you can just click on queue. Queue option. Yes. Okay, run it. Let's see what is our command line script print. Okay. This is fine. You can, it'll just show you how many jobs it is going to run. Yeah. Now click on the command line script. Yes, there you click on there. Now you see, along with the other message, like write your commands here, hello world, like demo, there are two other lines that got added, right? The first line, what it is saying, what we wanted to know is the value of build dot agent directory, correct? So it is running this particular task in your machine, right? So in your machine, which location you want to know. So it is telling you in C user, in your username, downloads, work, and one. So this is the location where this particular command line is running. Okay, so that is how you use the predefined variable. The second one, it is giving us test because we added a variable called as project and we have given the value to that as test. And if you want to display that particular variable value, we are seeing it as test here. Okay, so this is how you will be using the variables. This is a sample thing, but going onwards, when you're actually working with a live project, you will have many more variables like this and many more usage of the variables. Okay. Now let's go back to the pipelines and see the other options as well. Yeah, go to the pipeline. Let's edit this pipeline. Okay. Okay, we have seen the variables. Let's go ahead and see the triggers. Okay, yeah. Trigger, what it will tell you is, yeah, right now the trigger we have not enabled. You see an option called as enable continuous integration, right? Yeah. If you click that option, it will tell you which branch that I'll have to take and do the continuous integration. So what is this continuous integration is? Whenever there is a change that is happening into this main branch, okay? The developers, whenever developers push change to the main branch, immediately this particular build pipeline should run automatically. So that is the use of enabling the continuous integration. Okay. You can go ahead and filter based on the branch. Like if you want, you can change the branch also. Like if you want to select any other branch apart from main, you can do that. And you can also do the path filters, right? In case if you don't want, whenever something is happening to a branch. You want whenever something is happening to a part of that branch. Okay, so inside the main you will have several other folders, right? So inside the folder you want to pick a specific folder, and when changes is happening to that specific folder only, this particular pipeline should run. If in that case, you can do the path filter also. Okay, path filter, I want you to go ahead and try it out by giving any of the subfolders inside the main branch. Okay, this one you just have to give the path. Okay, right now we'll be, path means you will have to see inside the main branch. We'll have to go to the repos. Inside the repos, what kind of path is there? Yeah, open it in a new tab actually. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. That's okay. That's okay. So now we are in the main branch, right? So main branch, inside the main branch, right now we have .vs only. We don't have any other new folder, right? You can create a new folder. Inside that, you can add some file. And whenever you are changing the file inside that particular folder only, this particular CI pipeline should run. Like that also you can configure. Hope it is clear. Whatever I'm telling you, it is clear. Okay. But before that, let's see how the change will happen whenever we are changing something on the main branch. Okay. Let's go to the pipelines. I think we have not saved it. No, let's go to the pipelines. Let's save it and see how does it work. Yeah. Click on the pipeline, edit pipeline. Edit pipeline. You can go to the 3 dots also. Yeah. Go to the triggers, enable continuous integration. Let it be for the main branch first. Okay. Path filters, we'll add it later. Okay. This is one option that you can do. Batch changes while a build is in progress. That is also one more option. Okay. So what this option will do is that whenever already a build is running and you have already pushed one more change, right? So what should the build do? It should wait until the previous build has been completed and take up the new change and then do your changes, right? So that is also possible. Or if you want to do the changes batch wise, that is also possible through that option. Okay, so that is what is the second option that says. And then you also see there are 2 other options also, because this is the main option called as triggers. We'll have to concentrate, okay, because this is where your continuous integration will happen automatically. Okay, and there is an option called as scheduled, right? So scheduled, if you just click on add, it will tell you automatically when this pipeline should trigger. Okay, so this is also a major requirement that you will be getting when you're working as a DevOps engineer, is that they will tell you, please set up a pipeline for this task, and I want this pipeline to be automatically triggered on every Monday by 4 p.m. Okay, so in that case, you will come remove all the checkbox here, keep only the checkbox for Monday, and you will select the timings, and you will also select what is the you will keep 4 here. Yeah, you can, that is 00 only. Okay, maybe 4 means you have to keep 16, right? If it is a 4 p.m., you will have to keep it as 16. Yeah, 16, and you will have to select based on which timing you will have to trigger this particular pipeline. Okay, is it a UTC time, or is it based on the client's region? You will be setting it up. Okay, and only schedule the builds if the source or pipeline has changed. So this option is optional. It is telling you if the build has been changed. Okay, you will only then should I trigger this particular pipeline, is what it is asking. But let us disable this, because we want this particular pipeline to be triggered every Monday at 4 p.m. irrespective of whether the particular pipeline source has been changed or not. Okay, latest commit has been done or not, I want this particular pipeline to be triggered. Okay, that time you can disable the option. And here also you have the branch specification, which branch you will have. No, that's okay. Let's keep it. Let's keep it and see how it works also. Okay. Yeah. Now you can go ahead and save it. Yeah. Just save it. Just save it. As you have given the triggers, let's go ahead and see how this triggers will work. Okay. We are not going to run this manually. Okay. Go back to repos. Okay, now you change something here. Like go ahead and add a new file. Click on the three dots. Yeah. Yeah, create anything. Okay. That's optional. That's optional. It's not required. That's optional. You can click on cart. Okay, now you have added the commit. Let's go to the pipelines. Wait here, wait here. You see already the pipeline. No. Yeah, you see already the pipeline started executing, right? It is showing you that the pipeline is running with the commit that you have added. What you have added anything file, right? So automatically without you triggering the pipeline, it triggered the pipeline and the pipeline is running. And it is also success. Okay, so this is how automatically the pipeline will start triggering whenever there is a commit on the main branch. That is what we have given. Okay, so let's go to the pipeline, edit the pipeline. Yeah, so that is what your trigger option says. Okay, so this is an important option inside the pipeline, so please remember. Let's go to the options. Yeah, so here it will tell you options for your build. Okay, so right now what it is saying is, do you want to give any of the build properties? Okay, like if you want to give any description for your build properties, like descriptions, a description may include the app that you are going to build and its information. Okay, so what is that app is going to do? What is the information about the app? If required, you can give it under the build description. And you see something called as build number format, right? So can you click on the I button which is there beside that? Yeah, this is also an important thing. What it will do is that it will define you what kind of format the build is happening and you want to change that format. Okay, so right now if you want to look at define the format of a meaningful names. Okay, in case if you want to define it as per your this thing, you can go ahead and give. Okay, so can you just click on more information here, give a build format, and then we'll see. Because it's also
So
one requirement. Okay,
uh, so when we change anything in the DevOps, so we get a mail like we have succeeded the pipeline or
yes,
we
yes,
succeed. Yeah, okay. So
you will
I'm get
get the notification. Yes, definitely, because you are the one who is running it, right? So you will get the notification on what it is doing. So if you want to know what all notifications you will be getting, you have to go to the project settings and you have to see the notifications there. I think we left that when we were discussing in the before class to show you. Once we get the notification, you will be more clear on what kind of notifications you are getting. Okay.
So if we are working as a project like group project, so the team lead will get the all the notifications the members has changed like anything.
Yes. And we can also configure who can get the notification and who should not. Like usually
Okay,
what happens when you're working is we'll have a DL, right? We'll have a distribution list where all our team members will be part of that particular email, and we will give that email only for the subscription, like for the notification, so that everyone will be informed about any change that is happening inside the project.
okay.
Got it, right? So here, if
Yeah.
you see below, we are seeing how to set our particular build number. Okay. Yeah. So you see the name and the steps, right? So just go to the classic option. This is in YAML. No, there only you see a classic option, right? Yes, there. Yeah. Okay, in the classic you just go ahead and define it. Okay, so let's do one thing. You can customize how your pipeline runs are numbered, so you can just take this format. Okay, the default value of the number is revision date YYYY MMDD, and then revision is R, right? Copy that one. dollar with that dollar value. Above the classic, you see something called as $date. Yeah, that whole value. Yes. Yes, copy that. And let's go to our pipeline and give this build format. And then run and see how this build format will appear. Yeah. Click it and remove the dot at the end. Yes. Okay. So this is how our build should look like is what we are seeing. And one second. Below that, you see the new build request is processing is enabled. Okay. That means whenever a new build will come, what it should do, it should queue and it should start building when the eligible agents are available. Okay. So that is a default setting whenever a new pipeline is running or created. Okay. In case if you want to pause it or disable it. So this pause and disable will also be useful whenever you have already created the pipeline and using the pipeline, but for some certain situations you want to pause the pipeline for some time. Okay, that means whenever there is a maintenance that is happening for your product, you don't want this particular pipeline to be triggered because you will have lot many changes during the maintenance, and for every change you know that your pipeline will be triggering and you don't want that. That time you can go ahead and select the option as paused or disabled for some time and you can re-enable it back. Okay, then just scroll down. What is it telling is automatically link new work item in this build. That means whenever a build is successful, what happens is it will create a new work item and it will link that work item to this particular build. Okay, so let's see how that works also. Go ahead and click on enable it and yes, branch you can give it as main. Okay, and then there is also one more option, create work item on failure. So this is very useful. Okay, so this is what we use regularly in the production. Keep it enabled. So what happens is whenever the pipeline is running successfully, we don't want any work items to be created automatically. Okay, but whenever there is a failure, we want to know why the failure happened, what is the error in that failure, and we want one particular work item to be created that will be bug. Okay, so automatically there should be a bug created whenever the failure happens to track what has failed. Okay, just click on enable. Yeah, click on that button. See, automatically it will take you bug. It is not necessary that only bug should be created, but usually bug makes sense because it is a failure and you want to track that error, right? So that is the bug. But in case if you have any other new work item created for your organization, like error or whatever, okay, if it is created based on the customized work item, you can go ahead and select that also. For now, let's keep it as bug and assign to requester. That means you have triggered the pipeline, the bug will be created in your name and it will be assigned to you for resolution. Got it? And then if you want to add any additional fields with the predefined value, you can click on that add button. Okay, like if you want to create a bug, yeah, click on the add button. Okay, type in the field called as title. Okay, and add as new bug. Value new space bug. Yes. Okay, let this be there. Okay, scroll down and you see a status badge, right? So what is the status badge is that you will be seeing, yeah, this status badge is like your markdown link. If you want to use this particular builds information in your wiki content, we have already seen wiki, right? Do you want to show this particular build successful message in your wiki? If you want to use the markdown, this is how the image will show, like the black color and green color Azure pipeline succeeded image is there. No, if you want to use that particular image, you can go ahead and click on the image URL. You can also create an image URL for the specific branch. If you want to use that, the URLs are already predefined. Okay, you just have to copy this URL, paste it in your wiki page, and it will be showing you how your pipeline is doing for this particular pipeline. Got it? So To your left hand side also, it is also important that you have sorry, to your right hand side you have some properties, right? Yeah, build job, and it is saying build job authorization scope. Okay, so what is this build job authorized to? Right now it is at the project collection. Can you just click on the drop down? Let's see what all other scope is there. It is there. It is at the project collection. You can also restrict your job to run only at for your current project. Okay, so project collection will enable you that this particular job will be running across your collection. Okay, so now I think you are familiar with what is a collection, what is a project, right? Collection is equal to your organization. Project is the many projects that you will be creating under that particular organization or collection. Okay, yeah, just scroll down. Yes, leave that option. Yeah, and you see build job out time in minutes. Okay, that means this is not the task timeout time. What we have seen earlier was the task timeout time. That means a particular task, how much of time it should try, and it should be timed out with respect to the tasks inside the build job. That is what we have already seen, right? But here this will be referring to your whole job. This job can have multiple tasks, like 5 tasks, 6 tasks, like that. Okay, so what is the time that this build should be running, and it should time out? That is, by default it is given 60 minutes, but this will also be a requirement where if you see that your build is taking more than 60 minutes, okay, there is possibility that your build might take longer time than expected, like more than an hour also. In that case, you will have to come and change the timings here. Okay, like you can change it to 120 minutes where it will run for 2 hours based on the pipeline, how it is running. Okay, and then build job cancel timeout. That means what is a timeout that you will be waiting for when the build is canceling. Okay, if you are going and canceling the build, it will wait for 5 minutes and cancel your build. Okay, that is the build cancel timeout. And what is this demands? Okay, so this demands will tell you the capabilities that your agent should have when the agent is running this pipeline. Okay, so right now we are in the self-hosted agent, right? So demands will make more sense here. So let me tell you what is demands. Demands means like the capabilities that your local machine should have. So if you're using MS Build, okay, that means if you're having a .NET project and you're going to use Microsoft Build to run your particular pipeline, what you will have to do is that the requirement for your project is that you need to give the path of your MS Build, right? In the MS hosted agents, you don't have to specify anything because that is a temporary machine where Visual Studio will already be installed. Okay, but whenever you're working on your self-hosted machine, that means right now we are considering your laptop as the self-hosted machine, right? Your laptop, we doesn't know whether your laptop has Visual Studio 2019 or 2022 installed or not. If it is installed, what is the path? That this pipeline will not know, right? So there you have to go add a variable called as MS build, and then you will be adding the path of your MS build. Okay, that means path where your msbuild.exe file will be there. Okay, so that we'll be seeing it when we are actually doing the next thing. Okay, that is what we are going to create one .NET project, and we are going to run that .NET project. Okay, so that time we'll be adding the builds, adding the demands. Now let's go ahead and see the history option. So this is about the different options that we have for the build. There is one option called as history also, no? Beside options. Above, yeah, there. So this history, as the name suggests, will tell you what change, who has made, and what is the changed time. Okay, and there is one advantage of this history also. Can you just hover on any of the change? You will see the 3 dots. Hover on the like changed by, yes. Click on the 3 dots. Okay, you can compare the difference here. Compare the difference. It will tell you what is that you have changed with respect to the pipeline and the latest changes also. Okay, this will be useful whenever you want to revert back to a particular change. Okay, so let's go back. Now you can go ahead and click on Save and Queue. Save and Queue, so that we'll see how the build format will look like and how our use like links will also work. Yeah, click on that. Now you see your build format has already been changed. Okay, where can you see that build format is that? You will see jobs run in hash 2022-0615.1. Above jobs, you see that arrow mark, right? Yeah, there you see, yeah, that is the build number. Okay, so we have given the build format as YYYY MM and DD dot revision R, right? So revision will be the incremental count, like 1, 2, it will start going ahead with dot 1, dot 2, dot 3 based on the number of builds that we are doing. Okay, so let's go to the pipelines. Let's see how that appears. Go to the pipelines. I'll show you the difference between that. Yeah, click on that. Wait here. So now you can see, before we gave the build format, what was the format it was taking? #5 #6, right? Yeah, #5 #6. Yeah, there only. You see the #5? Yeah, #6. So it was just taking revision only. It was not giving any format. Right now we have given the format. Okay, so this format, it will be useful whenever you are actually working on the project, so that you will know if you want to give month date format or you want to add your project also. So how to define that format and how to add your project, that link which will give us more information about. Okay, so this is how this is. Can you click on the recent job? Yeah, recent build. Yes, that one. Okay, so now you can see these are the general information about the pipelines. Okay, like who ran this pipeline and what is it and all that. Work items we have not seen because we don't have any work items that we have linked while creating the commit, right? We did not add that work item. So that work items is not being showed. If you are adding any work item, what will happen is that under related, you are able to see related, right? Under related, you see 0 work items here. There you will be seeing the actual number of work items. Yeah, related. Below that, after that, you see, after that time started, yeah, here. Okay, right now it is showing you 0 work items. But when you link the work items and see, you will be seeing that particular link item. Okay. And now if you want to see how the particular bug will be created, let's go ahead and make a small change and make this particular build as failure and see how automatically the bug will be created. Okay, go ahead and click on edit pipeline. Okay, go to the command line script. Here, instead of echo, just give last line, just give EHO. Just make a spelling mistake. Yeah, echo and just type in test. Yeah, just save and queue. Yeah, save and run. Yeah, go to the agent job. Let's wait for it to run, and this should be a failure. Okay, now the pipeline failed, and there should be a work item that should be created along with this. Okay, yeah, let's go back and let's go back at the pipelines the same. Yeah, wait here. Okay, automatically there should be a work item that will be created by your name, but I'm not seeing any work items here, right? Under related also, I don't see any work items. Okay, did you get any notification, Sampath? Okay,
Yeah,
you got the notification, right? There will be a bug created. If you want to see that, let's go to boards.
uh,
Let's
I
go to
got
boards.
a I got a
Yeah.
notification like
Work
build
items.
failed.
Okay. In here under recently updated, right? Click on assign to. Yeah, there. Assign to me. Select assign to me. Okay, but you don't see any bug that got assigned to you.
Nope.
No, right? Let's go
Yeah,
back to pipeline. Ideally, what should happen is there will be a bug that gets automatically created and assigned to you. Maybe that.
I
Okay,
think we haven't saved that one.
let's click on edit. Let's click on edit pipeline. Options, yeah.
Yeah, we
Scroll down.
have.
We have, but I think the title field, whatever we have given, is not proper. I think. Let's do one thing. Scroll down.
Okay.
Delete this field. Delete this field. Okay. Yeah. Delete that field. Title field you delete. Scroll down. Yeah. Scroll down. Yeah. That is also okay. Yeah. Here title you see. Under field you see title, right? Yeah. Delete that. Delete that. Okay. Uh, no, you need to add branch actually. You must add at least one branch. Yeah. Keep it as main. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's save in queue. Let's see for this to run. Okay, go back. We are not seeing the work item, is it?
Yeah, but we got one consumed.
This consumed will be like whatever repo it will consume, right? So we are considering the main row, main, right? So whatever main we are taking the files, that will be as the consumed.
But I got a mail like bug 6 build is failed.
Build is failed. I think that is the
I'll show you the mail what I got.
okay, okay. Should ideally get two mails. One is for the
See this
build.
one.
You've got the bug, no?
Yeah,
You've got the bug created. Before that, you did not see the bug that got created. Yeah,
yeah,
now we can see this bug actually. Let's go back to the Visual DevOps. Go to work. Yeah, there. Go to there. Work items. Now you see. Now you see it is
yeah.
already there and assigned to. Okay, this bug got created. Maybe earlier the bug was not created because we did not give the title field properly. You see here, title is with capital T TITLE, right? We gave the small t, right? So that is the reason it was not taking open. So as a
Yeah,
homework, I want you to edit the pipeline and add the fields to it, okay? Predefined fields to it. You can define the title of this. Right now, it is taking the default title, okay? That is build with the build number field, okay? But if you want to customize this particular title, you can give bug failed for the anything you can give, okay? You give that and see how your bug will be customized also. That will be a homework for you, okay?
okay.
So I think we are almost done with the pipeline. Let's go to the pipelines. Yeah, so here what you can do is that, yeah, pipeline thing, you are good. If you want to look at the other options, this is the run options. You can see the branches, analytics, all that is, yeah, there. Branches and analytics are pretty straightforward. You can just go and refer for it. to see what was the pass rate and how your pipeline duration was there. And if you're having any kind of a test, what is a test pass rate and all those things. Okay. Now, let's, go to the environment. So, but this environment, creating this environment, we need to have the knowledge of infrastructure. Okay, that means we need to have one cloud provider. We need to register for a cloud provider and start creating our services there, like the Azure virtual machine and the Azure app services. Like whatever service that we are going to create, we will have to create it from one of the cloud provider and link that cloud provider here using the service connection. Okay, so okay, let's go ahead and see how your pipeline will work for a predefined template. Okay, so for that, I want you to you have the Visual Studio, right? Open the Visual Studio. Let's create a small project. We can also take this project from the GitHub only, okay? But I also want to show you how the project will be created from the developers end and how it will be used. For that, let's quickly take a small project. Okay, create a new project. Okay, did you click on clone?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's no, that's okay. Go to the file. Yeah, file and click on new project. Yes. Okay, create a new project. It'll ask you what kind of project you want to create. Let us create a .NET project, .NET Core project. Okay, see, you are getting console app, that is the C#, and okay. Just type in .NET under the search for templates. Sorry, type in core, sorry. Yeah. Core. Okay, so it is okay under the .NET. Let me tell you, under the .NET is it is a framework. Okay, so under the .NET you will have two types of project. One is a framework project, one is the core project. Okay, so right now let's go ahead and create the first one, that is your ASP.NET Core Web App. Okay. Yeah, click on next. These are actually not required, but I just wanted to show you that developers view also. That is, yeah, let it be web application 1. Click on next. Okay, configure for HTTPS.NET. Yeah, let it be 6 only, 6.0. Create. Let's create a small project and give the message as hello world. That's all. Okay, but ideally in the similar fashion, developers will be using this particular tool for a more bigger project. Okay, so click on build your app. Okay, one second. Okay, it is already there. Okay, now you go to the solution explorer. Solution explorer to your right hand side. Yeah, there. You see, now you have web application created and you're having connected services, pages, everything, right? And you're also having, okay, can you click on pages, expand pages below that? Yeah, expand that drop down. Not that, that is connected services, right? Pages you see, yes?
Yeah.
Open it. Okay, so you see index.cshtml. Just click on it. Okay, it is just telling you building web apps with ASP.NET, right? ASP.NET Core. If you want, you can just change that also, like hello world from web app. Instead of building, here, yeah, in the 9th line, you see building web apps with ASP.NET Core, right? Yeah, that one you just not fully, just remove only the content. Yeah, remove that. welcome, or hello also. Yeah, hello from hello world. Yeah, hello world is okay, whatever. Okay, just save it, Control S. Okay, there is an option to build this web application. You see above, you see a web application 1, not here. You see debug any CPU above? Yes, there. Yeah, click on it. That is the run button usually. Okay, so where it will go ahead and start building your project. See below, you are seeing in the output what is happening. Okay, it started the build, and it is this project is configured to use it. You like to trust? Yes, give yes. Give yes. Okay, yes. Yes. So now the build got succeeded is what it is saying, right? In the below. The build got succeeded. It is saying no issues. It will be opening a website for you. Okay, so now see, this just got opened and it is telling you hello world ASP.NET Core. Okay, that is what we have given in the index page, right?
Yeah.
So you can close this. Now our application is ready. Let's go ahead and see how to build this automatically. So let me tell you, I hope now you understood what a build is, right? So when you click on that run button, you see that this solution got built in. Okay, so if you just keep the raw code, if you don't build it, you will not see what is there inside the code, and you will not be able to see that in a website, right? So now
Yeah.
build term is understood properly, correct? So only when you understand this build term, you will be seeing how the pipeline will work also. That is the reason I just wanted you to create a sample project and see how this building will happen. Okay, so from this application, you have a new project created. If you want to build what you're doing, you're going ahead and clicking on that run button, web application 1, that green color button, and this project is being built and it is giving you a web page, correct?
Yeah.
Similarly, when you don't want to do this, every time whenever a code change will happen, and every time whenever there is a huge project that is being maintained, this build will not happen in the local also. It should happen in the Azure pipeline also. Okay, so that time we'll go ahead and copy all these contents, like whatever files we have in this particular solution explorer, we will be copying the whole solution into the Azure repos, and we will be building this same solution in an agent. Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead, and first for that we'll have to move this particular code into the Azure repos, right? So how do we do that? Can you open the folder? Can you open this particular location where this new project has been created? Okay, how do you know that? Minimize this. No, minimize this one. Yeah, here in the solution explorer only, right click on that. Right click on web application 1. Yeah, you see the path where it is stored below. Yeah. See users. Yeah, it is stored under this path. Okay, can you open that? Or you can also open it directly. Yeah, see users and your username, source. Yeah, and the repos. This will be the default location for every project. Okay, web application 1. Okay, so here I want you to open git bash. No, don't click that. Just come out of it and right click there. Right click. You see git bash anywhere here? Okay, that's fine. Sometimes, yeah. Git bash here. I think you have opened the Windows terminal, Windows PowerShell you have opened. We want to open the bash. Yeah, right click and there is an option called as git bash here. Yes, git bash here. Yeah, so what this will do is that it will directly take you to that particular location, okay, inside the git tool. So now we need to initialize it. Do git init. Enter. Okay, now you will have to add it. Git space, git add dot. Yes, enter. Now git commit -m within double quotes, a space -m. No, -m. Just -m. After hyphen, no space. Yes, space. Within the double quote, give updated. Enter. Okay, now before pushing, we'll have to add the remote. Git space remote. Add space origin. Space, you will have to copy the link of your repository. Okay, so let's go back to Azure DevOps. Let's create a new repo. Go to repos. Create a new repository. Not there. Click on Azure DevOps above drop down. No, not here. Yeah, above branch. You see Azure DevOps.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Create a new repository. Give it web application 1 only. Repository name. Let it be Git only. Create web application 1. No space. There should be no space. Okay, click on create. Now take this clone URL. Click on clone. Copy the URL. Yeah, go back to Git. That is your Git bash. Yeah, paste it here. Right click, paste it. Yes, enter. Now git space push. Yeah, space push, space you'll have to give. Yeah, push and space give origin, origin. Enter. Yes, enter. Okay, it is under the master branch. Okay, yeah, come to Azure DevOps. Select the branch here. We are under main, right? Select the branch as master. Yeah, go to the master branch. Okay, you see your solution is here. Now let's go ahead and build this solution. Okay. Now, what we'll have to do is that go to the pipelines. This job is done. You can minimize this. Yeah, go to pipelines. Let's create a new pipeline. Here, pick classic editor only. Now you have, yeah, that is a new repository it already taken. Select the branch here. Yeah, select the branch as master. Continue. Here you will have to select the template. Okay, so just give .NET Core in the search button. .NET. Just give dot. not the whole dot, just give a small dot. Yeah, .net space core. Now you see there are two templates that is available. Okay, let's select the second one. You can select both, but the first one is the older version. Okay, so this is the new thing. Okay, now you see when you select the template, you're already getting the predefined tasks, right? And it is
Yes.
also taking the predefined values. Right now, we don't have Azure pipelines. Okay, did you check if the Azure pipelines is working from the MS hosted? Okay, let's keep it like this. Let's see if that works. Okay. You see all the tasks. So what is, let me tell you what is all these tasks do. Okay. Go to the first task, use NuGet 4.4.1. Below under the agent job 1, you see the task number 1, right? Use, yeah, that is the first task. Okay. So what does this do is that right now in our application, we are not using any NuGet packages. Okay. So whenever there is a big solution, you will be using several packages. So that time it will be taking the latest version of the package and it will be getting that package for you. Okay. Then NuGet restore, what it will do, it will go ahead and restore all your packages. The second option that you have, NuGet restore, right? It will restore the packages. Then let's go to the build solution. See, build solution is what we are actually doing it from the Visual Studio. The same task is this one. Okay. So you can add only this task and also build your solution, but we are using the template so that it will be complete if you're using a solution outside this. Right now we are taking a sample solution, but whenever you're working, you will be just given the repo link. Okay. You will have to see what is that solution and you will have to decide what is the template as a DevOps engineer. Got it? For more information, because when you start working on it, you will not know what is the build step they are doing. And also right now we are considering only .NET. Okay. It is not that we will get to work only with .NET projects. We will also have Java projects. We will also have Python projects and all that. In case if you don't know what all tasks to be added to this particular pipeline, the best thing will be go ahead and connect with that particular developer, get into a call with that developer and ask him what are the steps that he is trying to do to build that particular app or solution. Okay. Note down the steps, compare the same steps that you have with the existing tasks in Azure DevOps and put it in the sequence. Understood? This is for building the solution and this is the by default MS build arguments and the variables that you can see. Let's go to the test assemblies. So for every solution, if you have any testing thing added, the test DLL, you will be testing the assemblies also. This is out of the box. This is the unit testing. Okay. And then publish the symbols path and publish the artifact. So what is this publish symbol path? That means before you build the particular project, you will just have your raw files, right? Say, for example, you will have only index.html file that you will be having. But once you build that solution, there will be several other files that gets added also in the form of DLLs. Okay. So that is what your symbols path will be. You can see /bin.pdb. If any PDB kind of a format is there, you want to separate that using the publish symbols path. And the fourth and the last one is your publish artifact. Okay. So whatever you build at the end of that, everything will be the output is usually termed as artifact here. Okay. So you want to publish that particular output in the form of an artifact that will be done. So let's see how this works. Can you go ahead and save and queue this particular pipeline? I doubt if you have got the access for MS hosted. Let's see. Save and run. That's okay. It is correct. Branch is correct. Master only. Save and run. I was talking about MS hosted agent. Okay. Because see, I think we have already filled in the form, but I think it will take a little bit of time until they give you the access to start working on your MS hosted agents. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's go ahead and change it. Edit pipeline. Okay, select the agent pool here. Under agent pool, yeah, there only. Right hand side, you see agent pool. Yeah, there, above, yeah. Below that, you select the agent pool as default. It's a Azure pipelines, right? Select it as default. That is fine. That is fine. Save and queue. Yeah, let's go to the agent job 1. Now the agent is connected. So internally, it is trying to download all the tasks first. Okay, you can see that. I'll also show you how internally this happens. Okay. Now it is checking out the code. Okay. Now it is trying to build the solution. Okay, we have got an error while building the solution. Good. Go to the build solution. Let's check what is the error. Okay. So usually also whenever you're working as a DevOps engineer, this is how you will be debugging the pipelines. Okay. Not all pipelines will be successful. Definitely you will have a lot of issues inside the pipelines, but you need to understand how and what is the best way that you can approach to resolve that particular error. Okay. So now whenever you get an error, go to that error, carefully read the message of that error. I will say if you can read and understand the error, 50% of your job is done. Okay. Now see what is it saying. Okay. Go to the starting. Go to the starting. Go to the starting of the error. Scroll your scroll bar, horizontal scroll bar. Yeah. So it is saying, see, it created the object release, everything, and it is saying program files, .NET, SDK, this one targets. Okay. It is expecting a file. Okay. So under C program files, there is one folder called as .NET and SDK 6.0. That is okay. Scroll to the right hand side. Dependency target error. Okay. Just go ahead. Go to your right. Okay, 1 second. Slowly go to your right. Yeah. Okay. Error SDK net SDK 105 asset file. Okay, just go to your right. Asset file. Okay, project.assets. Okay, doesn't have. Okay, it is saying the asset file, which is the projects.assets.json. That is the normal asset file. Whenever the building will happen, there will be a asset file that gets created. Just scroll down. It doesn't have a target for 6.0. Ensure that the restore has run and that you have included .NET 6.0 in the target frameworks for your project. Okay. Okay. It says that we don't have the target framework as .NET 6.0. Okay, let's go ahead and okay, usually what we'll have to do in this one is that we'll copy the error, we'll search in the Google. Okay, because everyone will not know the solution for each of the errors, right? We'll have to copy the error, search it so that we'll also be knowing how to resolve this particular issue. Okay, yeah, copy it here. No, if you give the whole thing, I don't think it will help. Just copy only the last thing, 20th line, last thing only. Okay, yeah. Not that one also, just give, yeah, from before that. Yeah, copy this and search in the, or you can also copy the first line, actually error it says, no, yeah, enter that. Asset file doesn't have a target. Yeah, copy the first, open the first line, control and click on that link. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Scroll, accept cookies, scroll down, the first answer. I found the solution. I edited the publishing information and there was a red dot by a target. Publishing information, huh? Yes, come down. This is something related to the application. Okay, you can, it's not that you will have to resolve this error. You can also reach out to your developers. Okay, whenever you're working as a team, you can reach out to them and you can tell them, because this is the error that you're getting from the code, right? So you can reach out to developers and they'll help you rectify it. But right now we don't have, we can go ahead and do that. Come down. It is also telling you something called as, okay. Okay, let's go back to the solution. Go to Visual Studio. Go to Visual Studio app. Okay, here, do you have anything called as publish? Right click on the solution. You think there should be a solution to publish actually. Go to web application 1. Yeah, there only. Right click. Yeah, right click on it. One second. You see anything called as publish here? No, it will be okay. Not here. Go back and click on web application 1. Yeah, now you do a right click. Okay, wait, you see the something called as publish right here. Yeah, publish it. Click on publish. Once again, so target, it was showing you, okay, not Azure, not okay. Okay, click on folder. Yeah, next. Finish it. Okay. Okay, right now, see, whenever you start building a project, you should also publish that project. Okay, so for publishing, you will have several other options. Like you can publish into an Azure app service, or you can also publish it to an IIS server, or you can publish it to a local folder also. Okay, so when you publish it to a local folder, let me show you what is that it means. Okay. Can you go to this folder? Bin release. Yeah, here go to web application 1. Go to bin here. Go to debug. Okay, so right now this is there because we don't have the release yet happening. I think it is still progressing. Minimize this. Let's see until this publish finishes. Publish will give you the set of bin folders actually. Okay, publish started and it is doing that under release publish succeeded. Okay, now it has succeeded. Can you go back to the folder? Same folder. Yeah, go back to bin. Yeah, now you see there is a new folder that got created as release. Yeah, double click on it, open that release. .NET, yeah, net 6.0, and you see these are the published. Yeah, you can see all these are the published file, and you can see web application 1 also. Okay, so now I think we'll have to go ahead and give this one. Okay, let's go to web application 1, or let's go to the git bash. Yes, now anyways you're under web application 1. Repeat the same thing like git add, git commit, git push. Enter. Yeah, and it is not required. Yeah, commit. Yeah, enter. Yes, now give push. No need to give remote, just give push. Remote is one-time activity. You can, yeah, just give get push origin. Okay, now let's rebuild the pipeline. Go back to the pipelines. Yeah, rebuild it. Go back. Run new, run new. Yeah, run it. Let's go to agent job 1. Let's see how it is performing. Okay, I think it failed with the same error. Okay. Yeah, I want you to go ahead and debug this error, how to resolve this error. Meanwhile, I will also look into it. It is just the target thing. Okay, we'll have to change the target. It will go ahead and work. That is not an issue. We'll continue from the next class. Okay, so but ideally how it happens is you have 1 day of time. If you can resolve it on your own, it will be very good for you also to learn how you can resolve this particular error. Okay, but anyways, we'll be seeing that in the tomorrow's class also. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is all for the class. Go ahead and explore it and let me know if you have any doubts in the tomorrow's class. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.